John Cena's return finally happened, and it included the confirmation of his WrestleMania match. So we'll see what went down there. We'll also check out Jey Uso's big decision and much more. Let's start things off with John Cena's big return to WWE. John Cena's last few returns to WWE all included some special sort of narrative. His return in December to compete alongside Kevin Owens against Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns was a big return because that match extended John Cena's streak of having at least one WWE match every year since he debuted. So that appearance was big for keeping that streak alive. Then before that, in June 2022, it was John Cena's 20th anniversary celebration where he came to speak out on his career. But with this March 6th return, there was no special narrative or reasoning that was advertised by WWE for this John Cena appearance. The only real thing that was advertised was that he'll be making an appearance on Raw. So John Cena comes out and makes his first appearance on Raw since last June. John Cena was very emotional while making his entrance on Raw, and he later explained on Twitter why. John Cena said that his entrance on March 6th was the first time ever that he had thought that it might be his last time he entered an arena, and how he was so appreciative of the fans. So John Cena knows that he can't do this forever, and he's already extremely part-time as it is. So he's just soaking it all in as much as he can. But before Cena can even say a word on the mic, Austin Theory comes out and interrupts him. Austin Theory talks about how John Cena was his childhood hero, and how he was the reason why he wanted to become a WWE superstar. Theory says that he wants to give John Cena the opportunity of a lifetime, and this big gift of having the honor of facing Austin Theory for the United States title at WrestleMania. John Cena's initial answer was simply no. Cena's argument was that Austin Theory hasn't earned the right to even lie down a challenge like that. John Cena continued to pick Austin Theory apart and explained to him why he wasn't worth his time. John Cena says that, in theory, Austin Theory could be one of the greatest WWE superstars ever. He's got the look, he's got the catchy clothes, he already has a title, but Cena pointed out that he's just missing the real heart, soul, and passion. Cena's main argument was that no one cares for Austin Theory, and how the fans weren't invested in him at all. Cena also brought up how WWE has to use piped-in crowd noises for Austin Theory, since the real crowd doesn't care about him enough to give him an actual reaction. John Cena also explained that turning down Austin Theory's WrestleMania challenge was basically his way of showing Austin Theory mercy. Cena said that if the match was to happen and if Austin Theory was to lose to him, then everything would be gone. Austin Theory would literally go back to where he started, because it'll be such an embarrassing and humiliating loss. So after making Austin Theory well aware of the stakes and talking things over with his hometown crowd, John Cena decided to change his mind and accept the challenge, making John Cena versus Austin Theory for the Universal title official for WrestleMania. It was such a great segment to really introduce the feud and lay out the stakes and what's at risk. If Austin Theory wins and defeats John Cena cleanly, he'll obviously earn John Cena's respect and prove that he was really worth something, and that momentum will continue to carry on. But if John Cena wins, and like Cena even alluded to, then in that case, Austin Theory would lose literally everything and become a joke. So the way Cena really established those high-risk stakes for the match in this single statement was absolutely great. There were a couple of fans that were being critical of the match's high stakes, because obviously John Cena has an extremely low chance of winning this match, just from a logical perspective. So Austin Theory should be the favorite and expected to win and knock John Cena off at WrestleMania, which could do wonders for his WWE career. A lot of fans were also comparing this segment to the segment that Roman Reigns and John Cena had a few years back. And it was the same sort of story. Roman Reigns at the time was this new guy that WWE was really trying to establish and get going. But if you saw the promo battle between John Cena and Roman Reigns from that year, then you already know how one-sided and painful it was from Roman's point of view. Roman was forgetting lines, didn't know what to say, and John Cena didn't light up and continued to destroy him on the microphone that night. With Cena even saying that WWE still needed him to be around because Roman Reigns couldn't do his job right. So it was one of the most one-sided slaughters on the microphone that the WWE had seen in a while. But just look at the greatness that came from Roman and Cena's promo. Fast forward a few years later, and Roman truly gets comfortable with a new character and goes on to being one of the biggest attractions in all of the current day pro wrestling. So fans are very hopeful that this brutal encounter with John Cena can also do the same wonders for Austin Theory. Will this promo battle, the feud, and the WrestleMania match itself with John Cena lift Austin Theory to all new heights once everything is all said and done? That's what everyone will be closely observing, but John Cena and Austin Theory is confirmed for WrestleMania, and the entire feud should be a lot of fun. The Bloodline has been a mess ever since Sami Zayn left the group. Even Jey Uso hasn't fully been a part of the Bloodline since that night, which led to Roman Reigns putting a warning out that if Jey Uso wasn't back with the Bloodline within 1 week, he was going to start taking things out on Jey Uso. Jimmy was previously unaware of Roman's threat until the March 6th edition of Raw. The show started off with Paul Heyman making Jey Uso aware that Jey was running out of time, and how Roman would blame Jimmy for everything if Jey stays missing. Everyone thought that Jey's return and decision would take place on the March 10th edition of SmackDown. But to everyone's surprise, Jey showed up in the closing moments of the March 6th edition of Raw. Jey came out in his usual Bloodline merchandise, which was sort of a spoiler for his decision he was about to make. But Jey showing up to ringside and accidentally costing Jey Uso the match against Sami Zayn. Jey entered the ring with Jimmy, held him for a second before rolling outside the ring and hugging Sami Zayn, making it seem like Jey was officially siding with Sami. But moments later, Jey super kicks Sami and tells him how he was picking his family. So Jey's decision was made. He attacked Sami Zayn to officially show where his loyalty still stands at. Cody Rhodes also came out to stop the attack on Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens is still saying no to Sami's offer, but there was a little backstage moment on Raw where Cody was seen possibly talking some sense into Kevin Owens. So now that Jey has made his choice, only thing we're waiting on is Kevin's choice to make that tag team title match official for WrestleMania. But don't be mistaken, Jey Uso's loyalty can still be up for questioning. He clearly attacked Sami Zayn because he values his twin brother Jimmy Uso way higher than Sami. So when Jey had to make a choice between Sami and Jimmy, he's obviously going to go with Jimmy each time. That's family. So we knew Jey would be there for Jimmy, but is Jey still going to be there for Roman and tolerate Roman's nonsense? What will be his decision when the question becomes Jimmy or Roman? Those are the questions that are still up in the air, even following Jey's attack on Sami. So we still need to see where Jey and Roman stand with their relationship with each other, because that relationship can still be a bit rocky over the next few months. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.